Leo and Aquarius, welcome to Moonlight Truth Studios. For those of you that do not know, I am Mama So. I come with my faults, my flaws, my hiccups, and all my imperfections and my interruptions too. This is still a general message. Okay, keep that in mind. Uh, all that jazz. You know what to do when you come in from the YouTube streets. Okay, like, subscribe, share, comment, share with other like-minded individuals. Hit that bell notification so you know when I upload. So my Leo Aquarius. Okay, you can be a Leo sun or a Aquarius sun. It doesn't matter. But the lunar nodes of fate that just changed in the season of Leo is where this is kind of stemmed around. Okay, so we're going into the Leo energy of the sun. So regardless of where your sun is, this is you, the individual. The Aquarius is the outside of you, okay? Because Aquarius is the Samaritan, or Aquarius is about the larger global collective, okay? So energy can flip flop, okay? I don't have a clear direction. I'm just moving according to how I'm being asked to move. So the lunar fate of change, okay, for the next 18 to 2 years, something like that. Anyways, so your energy, Leo, the light, and your person, this can be your person on your mind. This can be whatever, someone around you at work, in the family, okay? Uh, bear with me. But anyways, I pulled out my cat, my cosmic cats, to pull out some of this energy here. I don't feel like I'm ready yet. I don't feel like I'm ready yet. That's not it. There's something missing. Leo is the fire. Aquarius is the water bearer. It is the element in the charts of the big thinker. It's the consciousness. Okay. And the consciousness comes through the collective, the other person, because it brings back something to us, because that was something that was within the mirror reflection of truths within the collective message, that I did to open up and introduce the Leo season of 2026, even though the studio playlist is still timeless, because everyone's growth and evolution and space of cycle or phase is different. Okay. Supreme creative source, ancient of the ancient ancestors, of our greatest good and our highest vibration. What is it that we, the collective individuals, need to see in the energy of Leo and Aquarius? See, because you're whatever you're here for, that you saw the Leo Aquarius, you're all of the signs. You're all of the houses, and you're all of the planets. Let's see what's topping, crowning this energy here for my Leo Aquarius. Supreme. Leo. Exchange. Okay. The wild cat. You never know what's lurking. Okay. You came out literally. I mean, the cats are going to be in there, but you came out with a big dog. Okay. That's a leopard, right? Or a cheetah. I never could really tell the difference. Leopard or cheetah. Okay. 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 So Leo, you coming out. So yeah. You never know what's lurking, because that's the south node. There's something within you that may want to be unleashed, that may want to uncover itself. Something, a space within your identity that wants to expose itself. Okay, Aquarius, the other side of the pole. What do we need to see of Aquarius, Supreme? Thank you. Self-care is slightly in reverse. Time to cleanse. The air and the water, right? Because when the cat goes to cleanse itself, how does it dry off? It dry off by the air. Time to cleanse. So the Aquarius side of the spectrum is needing to yeah, there's some self-attention that's needed. That's that Leo axis. Okay, there's something within you, the individual of Aquarius, that needs some type of tender loving care. Maybe there's something within this, what's lurking in the shadow, is what needs to be cleansed. This particular truth, this area of projection. Let's build this. How do you want me to do this, Supreme? 3 card center. Are we sure? 3 card center. Okay. Well, then let 3 card center come out. Because this is still the overarching energy, but this is what's going to be grounded here on the table. Because this also, what's the wildcat and the self-care, almost said self-love, is that more of that cosmic higher dimension. Okay. Whether this is the deeper insight of self or a trauma, however. We have enterprise, so the identity of oneself. Yeah. Identify the ruler, the creative rulership. The Leo South Node. Leo energy is about image, the big dog, not the domestic. So it's something with this Leo South Node that really wants to come forward because there's a treasure in it. There's something greater in it because expansion is here. Okay. Expansion within this Aries enterprise. That's expansion. That's something bigger than what you could ever imagine. So there's an area somewhere within someone's mind that needs to kind of chill out a little bit. Within the collective, maybe just chill out a little bit, relax, drink from their own cup, because there's something else within the energy of the past of this lunar south node that wants to come forward. That's all I can say. It wants to come forward. Maybe it's going to come in while while you're in the process of self-care, or going through a purge. I don't know. But this enterprise is an expansion within one's identity, within the acknowledgement of oneself. There's something about the body. Come on, don't cross me, y'all. Just, it landed in my lap. And it feels like more than one. Yup, it's more than one. Mercury in Pisces, inspiration. And Pisces again, Jupiter. I'm telling you, there's some spiritual. One, this is the identity of the self, the Leo. The closest thing is the Aquarius, the bigger thinker, right? The going to certain levels. The 12, Pisces, spirit, inner sanctuary, seduction. The inspiration is sitting between seduction and the enterprise. Let's get into this. There's something here. I'm seeing the institutions. Yeah. Because Saturn and Pisces, somehow they're joined together within certain institutions or housings or foundations and structures. The Mercury energy is the mind, structures of the mind, and how it allows the self to become inspired. So the wildcat, that's what it's feeling like it wants to experience. But it's like, I don't know what the seduction is, but it's like you can't cover it up. It's like there's a innate thing that wants to experience the senses or experience the pleasure. You never know what's lurking. There's a sense of pleasure that someone here may have denied of themselves with self-care being here. And this can be coming to be exposed because we also have the moon. Let's get some more. Do I want to take an intermission? 12 minutes. What's at the bottom of this? The power, the moon, Scorpio. Yeah, there's the moon. 8th house, shadow work. Ooh, woo. Okay, so, well, we're going into some shadow work. We're going into some shadow work. Okay, well, I wasn't expecting that myself. This is the deep dive. That's why not Neptune. Why am I saying Neptune? Neptune is Pisces, so Neptune with Pisces coming out twice is present as well. So check your natal charts and where your Neptune energy is and see how they correlate, within your chart. But there's a communication. Mercury. I'm trying to get out Mercury, which is the ruler, Gemini, right? So it's a deep spiritual insight that needs to be retrieved. I don't know if I don't know. I don't know. I lost my thought. Yeah, I need a moment. I'm not going to take a moment. I'm going to take my moment right here on this damn camera. Um, there's something here. 1233, 1313. That's that other planet that's not within the zodiac. I just heard it shout at me. Don't know what that means for us. The enterprise, the seduction, it's like the both sides of Jupiter, right? It can be of the greater good to benefit the self, but it's almost like there's been a bargaining. What I'm getting is like almost like a bartering, buying time, procrastinating is with this Jupiter and Pisces of seduction. It's like a barter with spirit. Someone's been trying to barter. The mental mind communicates Mercury. And it's like there's something in the higher parts of this wildcat. You never know what's lurking. So to me, that feels like you really don't know how source is going to show up within your life to really get your attention. Yeah. To get you where you have to have no choice but to start to clean and look at the baggage and look and unpack the boxes and see what's inside of it. Declutter and emotionally detach so that you can get rid of the things that you actually need to get rid of, because the energy signatures aren't inspiring. They're not getting you where you need to. The old traditions, the old ways, the old belief systems are not getting you where you really need to be within your enterprise, within the light of you and how you're supposed to shine and show up within your North Node energy. So there's a deception within the disguise in which you play. And this is what's going to be knocked out. This is what this Uranus Gemini is going to be bringing into a lot of our awarenesses and how to bring this energy better within harmony for the greater good of all. I heard where we've been selling ourselves short. That's the seduction. Where we've been selling ourselves short. There it is. Where with the people have we been selling ourselves short that put us to where we denied ourselves, right? So it's an energy. There's an energy clearing. There's a community clearing. There's a group of people, or there's a few choice of people here within the lunar nodes or the sun, and the opposite axis of the sun of Leo is Aquarius, or the Aquarius sun, opposite axis is Leo. This is what it's coming to expose. Who you need to clean up. What are the intentions, seductions? What's the intentions? What's the motives? What's the morals behind this? Is it really supporting your foundation? What you're trying to organize and what you're trying to build for yourself. Remember, self is here. The Aries, your body. Can we get something ahead? What's up with these cards? Mm-hmm. I'm trying to get that Seven of Swords on the is that thing's still on the bottom of there. Mm. Holding on tight to image, the South Node, the old past, image, public reputation, being seen, being in the spotlight. There's a part of you and who I'm connecting with that there's a part of you that it's time for you to sit thy ass down. It's not time for you to be within the spotlight. Okay, it's time for you to go within and purge and cleanse and do the shadow work that is needed for you so that you can come to claim your power, your mystic abilities that you contain, instead of seeking after revengeance or seeking after the false narratives or the things of temptations, the easily being seduced by the lay of the lands and what's within it. I do desire that Mama Soul is making herself clear here. I think from here, I'm just going to draw from the top, y'all. Let's get one little shady sheet. Anything want to come out with the Enterprise? What do we need to see with the Enterprise? Yo, I'm tired. Okay. I've been going through a lot. My body and working to build up this enterprise that I'm working on to help my fellow brothers and sisters, daughters and sons, spiritual mamas and spiritual daddies. Okay, uncles, spiritual uncles, nephews, cousins, and all that, right? To understand your inner compass, your soul's inner compass, to know thyself. Okay, so the pinnacle, there's the body, the material, the you, the one. There's definitely a need for you to either come out as that wildcat that you are and shine, or some of you are being asked the other way around. It's time for you to go in the cave and go and approach another area or space within your healing, within an area of your house. But yeah, the self. I speak a lot with my cards, so I'm gonna try and move. I'm not good with that, y'all. I got issues too, y'all, because I'm like when I was doing my class today, I'm like, I'm anal retentive. There's certain things I'm just so anal retentive in, y'all. It's so unbelievable. That's just my Virgo energy. And my Sagittarius part that sits in there just wants to be everywhere. And my Virgo just be like, no, no. Can we build a little bit of structure here? Some of you may be able to relate to that. Let's see with this inspiration. What's being communicated to the physical self? The King of Pentacles. We got nothing but pentacles. There's money. What's lurking is money. You never know what's lurking. Look, this is money, honey. There's a part of you and where you're standing at right now, whatever position or whatever placement you are positioned in your life. It's been the false, okay? It's not the proper expansion of your soul, okay? It's not the seduction. It's not the temptations. It's not the convenience, or or staying within the rat race. If there's something that you are supposed to come forward, you need to. Something. There's a new image. The old image, the South Node, lunar. Yeah, there's an old image that no longer serves you. Period. There's an old image. It don't serve no more. What do we need to see of this seduction? There's the Hermit, Virgo, the inner quest, to seek out your temptations, to seek out your areas where you're in a relationship, or you're at a job, or you're in a particular thing because of convenience. And because of convenience is what someone can offer you. What someone can offer you. There's something else here. Give me a second. Seeing the truths and the illuminations of your moon, and seeking out those spaces within truth, utilizing your intuition to assist you, utilize the ancestors to assist you, to show you the patterns. Yep, the pentacles, the ancestors, to show you the values that you were taught, the influences. Damn, I'm having a moment. Yeah, this is getting too loud for me. Hold up. My mind is trying to my mind is trying to go further. Let me just go into something more mellow. My mind is altering at this time. Excuse me. But I don't want no sounds. No, I don't want no sounds. Wait a minute, y'all. Yeah, once my mind goes to a certain level, I gotta change music, tones, frequencies, because then they become a disturbance to where I'm at. Yeah, so that's that time to cleanse for those that need to cleanse, to go in because of all of what you've been collecting over time. And there's those of you that has already been inside doing the inner work. And now it's really time for you to come out and claim your position. You've done enough cleaning, enough healing, enough purging, enough collecting of facts and information, because I'm looking at these spots. It's like the key codes, it's like the key codes to your soul, the understanding of certain things within geometry, or certain things within numerology, or certain things within astrology, or certain things within radiology, certain things within computer software. The world of that enterprise is endless. But there's a giving away of power, or a loss of power because of not being ignited. Because that's the deeper look. That's the acceptance of the hidden enemies that's below. The deception within the Maya or the Matrix, the temptations, the convenience, the reasons, the intentions, the motives behind why you're in the position or the relationship or whatever. Okay? I do desire I'm clear here. Well, all right, let's go. Because they're saying there's still something else here to communicate. I be trying to move on. Christelle, the Earth and Hollow, we trying to go on. And Mama Soul is like, no, no, no. Oh, 10 of Cups. What is the message of the Ace of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles together? What do we need to see of this foundation? What stands between the page? I was going to say the Page of Pentacles. Oh. Well, what the Page of Pentacles in that says is that someone is pretending to be a king when in actuality you're still a peasant. You're still in the learning process of your craft and your skills. And there's a deeper look within that craft or that skill or that particular worldly thing that you're trying to do or program or create that needs a deeper look within it. And then, yeah, like you have it all together, but you don't. The page, the peasant, the one in the beginning of its craft. So there's something within that truth that you need to look into for who that particular part resonates for, because that's that scorpionic energy that's coming forward, because that's a part of you that needs to transform, that needs to die, figuratively die, be destroyed so that it can be rebuilt properly. And that's why the offer is over there, to really look at the temptations or to look at the way that you view or see yourself. Let's see what this is. Damn it. It's not the Pentacles, but it's the Page of Cups. Something about emotional freedom. Didn't I shuffle these cards? Something about emotional freedom. Yeah, I need to know what this emotional freedom. Ooh. Emotional freedom from conflict. So Jupiter wants to expand you, the individual, out of emotional conflict. Mental emotional conflict. That's the moon energy. That's the depth, the scorpionic depth. It wants to bring you out of it. And then I'm also getting that the conflict resolution within the internal self. The conflict resolution. So if you're a single mom and you have children and, you know, you're living paycheck to paycheck and you find yourself, you know, and you have a friend and, you know, this male friend or that male friend or associate, and you find that they do certain things for you and it helps to sustain your King of Pentacles here. It helps to sustain your foundation. You know, it keeps you and your children and things, because children is here, stable, you know, afloat, so to speak. And it's like that is the motive, you know, the conflict resolution, looking in to see where it is that you're holding on and what it is that you're afraid of. That's the seduction, that's the temptation, that's the convenience, you know, because of not wanting the child to be without, because it's coming between the energy of the Ace of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. I do desire that I'm making myself clear here. And it brings in a defecation of character within public image, because that's the energy that you radiate, because you're doing this, whether intentional, aware or not aware, but some of you are a little aware of this. It creates you to attract certain things to you, especially with this Jupiter in seduction. It brings and attaches different entities and different unwanted or desired spirits, I hear. Because it's over here in the collective energy, which is vast, because this is the space of consciousness. So that, let me catch it. So that cleansing, time to cleanse, that's like your smudging, your spiritual baths, you know, certain incense. There's many different things, okay? that needs to be implemented because of certain energies or entities that's actually have attached to you over time. And I'm hearing that may make it difficult for you to come to the resolutions that you actually really need. Okay. Oh, there's Uranus. This is what's between the King of Pentacles and the Hermit. Inspiration. What was once inspiring, what was once useful or beneficial is feeling no longer beneficial. It's feeling a little bit like it's becoming a little too hard to manage, or there's something inside of this that just feeling like, ugh, what am I doing this for? Why do I keep subjecting myself? Why do I keep subjecting myself to this particular type of behavior from this particular type of person? Whether it's a platonic friendship or whether it's an intimate dating situation, whether it's I don't know, damn it. We got job here too. I don't know. That's the cleansing. Why it's so important to go inside to detect where these deceptions are so that you can reconstruct your foundation. Yeah. Yeah. Community, social groups. I just wanted an extra one just because. Yeah, that's the social groups. Mm. They're not filling your cups. The social groups, it's a waste of time. Whatever's outside of you, whatever you got going on in your life is a waste of your time. It's draining your power. It's keeping you from being able to grow where you really need to grow. Okay. Now, source. Because how are we going to close this? 36 minutes. For those of you that are in corporate America, it's time for you to play. We're not talking about take a vacation. We're talking about playtime. There's a need for you, the big authority figure, the honcho, big honcho. It's time for you to play. For those of you that have been tending to the house or you have been inside and you have not been getting out, this is time for you to change. Okay. It's time for you to actually start getting out and explore. Okay. Those within corporate America, it's time for you to come into yourselves. It's time for you to start cleansing and caring for thyself, to learn thyself. Those of you that it's the other way around, it's time for you to get out there. My entrepreneurs, my creators, okay? Our cheerleaders, our spokesmen, our freedom fighters, all of that. Okay, okay. So I don't, well, I've been going through some life changes myself. I've had and been experiencing and working through a lot of tower moments. And it's really bringing me forward to where I can stand with my stripes because I've earned them, or my spots of my key codes because I've earned them, because I've been inside caring for myself. But now it's time for me to step forward. Okay, just to give an example. But this energy is like, what do you need? What do you need more of to assist you within your journey so that you can be strong enough to reclaim and look at the things of your truths that you need to look at in what has been sitting inside of your cups that is now time for you to walk away and change positions, roles. Your corporate America might be your empire, that enterprise is here, something that you've built. You have enough power that you can delegate and put things and maneuver and shift things to where you can create and make more time and space for you. Don't give me that. And those of you that are inside, if it's financial situations, car situations, no excuse. Explore nature. Go outside if that's the furthest that you can go. Look and read the grass. Count the blades. Watch the dragonflies, the butterflies, the ants, the gnats, the mosquitoes, whatever. No excuse. Anywho, what do you need? What do you need more of? And pull 2 for each side. Leo, Aquarius. Heart, baby. What's in your cup? You need more of your own heart, your own attention. Okay? After this 9 of cups here, they're the cup. Make the 9 of cups your wishes. And even here, the page creates the 9 of cups, the pleasures, the world of infinite possibilities, enterprise, right? The world of infinite possibilities. Okay. They said, so shut your mouth. Let's get these cards out. What you need more of? 1. Leo. What do you need more of? I just want the cards now. And they facing me, so I don't want to pick because then I feel like I'm being biased. Oh, God, yo. Mama still got her issues too. Okay. Okay. Obstacles and challenges. What do you need more of? Obstacles and challenges. The hell out of your way. Obstacles and challenges. The hell out of your way. The obstacles and challenges that's been, whew, yeah. What you need more of? Getting those obstacles out of your way. Okay? Finding the solution to the challenges. That's that maneuvering around to create the space for the individual self. Regardless, Leo, Aquarius, this don't matter. You can use that whatever side of the spectrum of the pole you was on. This is dedication to make the change, to want to resolve. Didn't we have conflict resolution? The 5 of Swords. There you go. Yeah, the conflict resolution. Taking the time to actually do it. Some of you don't. Some of you just keep pushing it aside because there's other things that you feel is better or greater for you to be doing. I'm just saying though. Aquarius. Won't you turn your deck the right way? And that way you can pull if you need to. Aquarius. What do you need more of? That's a lot, Aquarius. We got 4 cards, Aquarius. What in the world is going on here? Uh-oh. Don't let the candle wax drip on. What we got here? Choose wisely. Choose wisely. Which is investing your time and who you're investing your time and your energy in. Choose wisely. Working for you. Time is working for you. Signs and synchronicities are all around you, working for you. Yeah, there's evidence. There's proven evidence around you. Ooh, the universe. There it is. Choosing wisely. What's working for you? The cosmos, the collective. is there for you in a positive way. But in order for it to build, there's a level of self-care that's still needed. And that's why the choose wisely is still present. And I can only but read what I see. What do you need more of? It's it's like thinking, yeah, because Mercury did come out. It's like thinking before you respond, or thinking before you react. What do you need more of? That's intuition, connecting with the intuition more, with the inner self, before you know, make any choices or decisions around you. Rest and rejuvenate. There it is. Those that need to, okay, that I said that's in that corporate America, it's time for you to go in. It's time for you to really go in. Those that have been standing out within the spotlight, that have been doing their thing, there's a level of hibernation with the hermit being here, introspection into the depths of your waters of who you are and why you have really come before the days do us part. That's how I heard it. I felt this motherfucker. I felt him in the seduction. The devil. There, the word. Temptation. 15. There, that dingy devil. Learn the lesson. What you need more of is pay attention. Look at those temptations. Look at those seductions, y'all. What you need more of is to resist. Look, he look like he in a path of resistance, like something trying to come in the social group. Let's go hang out. Let's go party. Hey, let's go on a shopping spree. Or, you know, you really trying to clean and get yourself together, and you trying to have one partner and not, you know, all these different friends and different stuff, because you really like somebody and you really want to get to know them. So you realize you got to clean up a couple of the things that you've been dependent on. You know what I'm saying? That you've been dependent on. It's like, yeah, what you need more of is turn the other way, turn the other cheek. That's all I can say. Turn the other cheek. All keys are not codes to fit your soul's destiny. Yeah, all keys are not fit for your soul's destiny. In this overall energy, the light is on you. The light that shines on you is for you to take the power to remove the obstacles, to handle them with ease and grace, and to come with the problem resolution, you know, the resolution to what is challenging you. And it feels like the challenge is mostly internally within you, because of the different places and spaces that you find yourself within. Convenience, easily subdued, or, you know what I'm saying, manipulated. And it's time to refresh so that you can actually move. That's all. That's all we got. That's all we got, they said. So, my Leo and Aquarius, do make sure that you assist Mama So in sharing this with other like-minded individuals, to assist me within the building of my tribe, my soulmates, my kindred souls, and those that I am supposed to touch within this moment, within time. And thank you for sharing your space with me. It is always a pleasure to be here. And until next time, good night. Well, a video season list. Okay. Leo season, Cancer season, Gemini season. They're timeless because everybody's area is different. So the messages are also there when you need them. And until then, good night.